Good morning, everyone, and thank you for your indulgence for letting me speak for 5 minutes about the American Institute for Conservation, which I thought many of you might be interested to hear a little bit about. The American Institute for Conservation is a national membership organization in the United States, well, in the American states, I should say, North, South, Central. And we are an educational organization with a lot of resources you might be interested in. We also have a foundation which supports conservation education and the activities of members, and it has taken on a more global reach in the past several years as we have, I think the world is shrinking, we can all agree, and we have undertaken some major international projects. Here are some of the activities that the membership organization, the American Institute for Conservation, is involved with. We have a blog, first of all, which you can look up on the website. It has a lot of very interesting information. There is a Find a Conservator search tool. We put on an annual meeting, which we just had last week in San Francisco. We had over 1,250 members join us, and that's a very high percentage of our membership. As many as 30% of the membership came, and the subject was about preventive conservation and sustainable collections care. And we have a new network in the organization that involves preventive conservation, which is called the Collections Care Network. We also have a journal, a newsletter, postprints of all of our meetings, and other publications like Ethics and Critical Thinking, which was an outgrowth of several years of meetings on these subjects. We also have a YouTube channel, and there are some things posted there. And recently we have acquired Arts, Crafts, and Theater Safety, which talks about the safety issues involved in handling of materials. So here's the website address, and you can find a lot of information through this. And these are some of the specialty groups and networks that we have, and I've highlighted all the ones in orange that I thought might be of interest to the audience here today. And I particularly wanted to point out emerging conservation professionals, where we support young people who are coming into the field, particularly students or recent graduates, or even people who are interested in entering the field. We have the blog, we have the AIC Wiki, which has a tremendous, it's like Wikipedia for conservation. We have a tremendous amount of information there. We also have a scientific group, research and technical studies, and various specialty groups, as you can see here. It's not up. So these are some of the activities of the network, of the foundation, which I thought would be particularly interesting to you. One in particular is Conservation Online, which you may be familiar with. And many people across the world use this as their primary library resource, which can be very useful for all of you. We also have a lot of professional development workshops, other publications like a digital photography instruction book. There's also an organization within our organization called AIC CERT, which helps in areas of disaster, and we collaborated with the Smithsonian Institution, in particular in Haiti, but in many local disasters in the United States. Also, the Hermitage Project was a very large multi-year project funded by the Mellon, which organized a cataloging of all the photographic resources at the Hermitage and set up conservation laboratories at the Hermitage in St. Petersburg. We also have an oral history project to collect the memories of conservation professionals, and angels groups which do good work projects for free at various institutions locally. And finally, grants and scholarships. And just very quickly, here is a list of this year's initiatives just up till May. We had 104 applications. If you're a member of AIC, you can apply for these scholarships. They can take you to meetings all over the world, and also in particular we collaborate with the Getty to get Latin American scholars to come to our meetings on an annual basis. So I will leave you with that. Thank you very much.